How's it going, everyone? I'm Chicago Geographer, and today Zigzag has made 2 insane GeoGuessr challenge maps for me to try. I also made 2 maps for Oscar to try over on his channel, so make sure to go check that out after watching this one. One last thing before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 50,000 subs by the World Cup in September. We are less than 4,000 away, guys. It's an ambitious goal, but I believe we can do it with your help. Thanks so much, and now let's get started. Alright, here we are with the first round. Pan around looks like Brazil, but let's see what the clue is here.
Okay, so the clue here is, don't be fooled, this is not a normal mountain you see. To your south, you can see the country's second largest impact crater, estimated to be 220 million years old. It has a diameter of 12.5 kilometers, and it lies on the border of 2 subdivisions. Interestingly, it was only discovered to be the result of a meteorite in the 1970s.
Wow, I've never really thought about Brazil having things like that, but that is really interesting. Let's see, where would I go in Brazil here? Being on the subdivision border, that is really interesting as well. You wouldn't go south here. I feel like the foliage doesn't really make sense for that, unless I'm misreading it. Brazil, I'm always kind of unsure about. Yeah, so if it's not really a mountain, then I guess I could see myself going more north. What is the angle of this road? It's northeast, okay. I don't know if this kind of thing would make sense, like this area. I don't know about that. I'll try this guess. Like, I feel like it's gonna be kind of north. I don't necessarily like it, but that's just my very bad vibe guess, so we'll see where this is. Okay.
Not the easiest to find, to be fair, but yeah. Yeah,
nice. That's a very interesting one. Okay.
Next one.
Here we are.
Similar kind of clue. So this is the Taieri Plain, which is the lowest point in this country, sitting at 2 meters below sea level.
Wow.
And Taieri Plain is not marked on the map.
Okay. Interesting. So we're 2 meters below sea level. Looks like New Zealand here. I'm trying to think of where do you get something like that? So low down. Let me try to first just take in the landscape again, get my vibe guess. I would say, I'm thinking it's South Island somewhere. Like that would be my generic region guess. I don't think it would be like maximum south. I don't know, maybe it's not even South Island. Maybe go like up here? Because I feel like this is kind of a more valley-like landscape up here. One last look at the landscape. I'll stick with it. Curious, honestly, where this will end up being. Ah, yeah, it is there. Damn.
You had good logic, like it was a valley right next to the sea, but yeah, just here instead.
Oh, these hills there. Okay.
So I was just curious. When I was making this, I was like, what is the lowest point in New Zealand? Next one here. This town, once located on one of the world's largest lakes, now stands over 15 kilometers from it. This is the result of the Soviet Union diverting rivers that once fed that lake. The town is named after the lake.
Ah, okay. I think I know what's going on here. So this is going to be Kazakhstan. We got the Kazakhstan car. I think this is going to be talking about the Ural Sea, which is right here, or the Aral Sea, I think it's called. Yeah. And yeah, Aral. I think that's going to be it. Let's see if we can line this up in the town. Trying to find somewhere. Yeah, the grid angle of the streets matches, and this feels pretty central. Some sort of monument over there. Looks like, yeah, big intersection. So hopefully I can pinpoint this one. Like, yeah, I could see that type of thing working. Matches with the storefront that we got there. What are they selling? That's cool. But yeah, that matches, I think.
Effective advertising.
I like this artwork. That makes sense to me. Nice.
Super. Very fast 5K. Yeah, and interesting that town almost has no coverage. It's like only one road, so...
Alright,
nice.
next
5K. A good bounce back there. Next one here. Here's the clue. This subdivision has a highest elevation of 2,331 meters.
Wow.
I could convert that to feet if you want, but take it as that for now. And it has a population of 5.1 million, this subdivision.
Subdivision, okay.
Yeah. Its name is a cardinal direction in a non-English language. That's the meaning of the subdivision's name.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. A lot of good clues there. So we have high elevation, 2,330 something meters. That's quite high. And 5 million people live in this subdivision, so it's a fairly populated country. What am I thinking here? We have a single yellow or single white line. Really interesting foliage. Like, my thought first was, I don't know, almost like Portugal or Spain or something, but that doesn't really make sense to me. This car, or actually, are we on the left? Wow, I'm kind of lost here. I feel like I'm throwing myself off. A lot of these boulders. I don't know about Portugal. I feel like Portugal doesn't even have, like, how would one subdivision in Portugal have 5 million? I don't know. I mean, I guess it somehow could, but I feel like Spain fits that better. But then what is... I can't think of anything that works that way. Not liking my idea here. I don't know. Ah, this is tough. You stumped me here.
I did pick it to be a difficult round.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. I don't know what to do. I might just end up clicking on Portugal for lack of better idea. I'm mainly curious what the subdivision's gonna be. Oh, we were on the left. Oh my god.
Yep, tough round. Mpumalanga means east.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was a little bit of a red herring clue because at the end of the day, unless you knew that, you weren't gonna realize, but...
Yeah, I would have had no idea on that part. But yeah, like, it makes sense looking at it in hindsight with the trees. Damn, okay. Last one. Let's bounce back from it.
Let us bounce back. Last one here. This town had a population of 3,300 in 2012. Today, it has a population of 2,300, so less, 1,000 less. The town is divided in two by a body of water called the Bayou Petit Caillou, and it has a 1-star review. The body of water has a 1-star review based on 2 Google reviews.
Wow. Okay. So I'm gathering that this town is maybe not very popular, and Bayou Petit Caillou. Okay, so that's definitely a very French-influenced name, and this is the US with the stop sign and types of buildings we've got. Now, this is almost surely Louisiana with the French, these like stilt houses you'll get like all around the very low-lying parts of the state that are prone to flooding. So, I'm trying to think if I can region guess beyond that, honestly. Let me see. Trying to think of any towns like that would have lost population, maybe from a hurricane or something, or just generally rural America declining. But yeah, I would think we're like somewhere down out here, way out in the swamps. So I'm wondering if I can scan for it.
It does show up, the body of water, Caillou.
Oh, Little Caillou Road. There we go. Okay, so we have our water now. Which town is this going to be? You can see this road sort of curves up there. I'm going to see if I can somehow scan for this. This goes pretty far out. This could work. Ah, we got the curve there. Yeah, I kind of like this. Okay. So, and then this street curves south, so... maybe not. Maybe not. Because that's only like a couple blocks up. But that kind of thing, that's what we're looking for. I think I'm gonna go where I am. Let me just see if I can get a slightly better pinpoint. Or maybe we're like here. Oh, that's, yeah. That makes more sense. Got the 2 curves. There we go. Let's see.
Well, let's find out.
Let's go.
Nice. Good stuff. Well done.
Awesome. I'm a little surprised I found the bayou there.
Yeah. That was a fairly small body of water, but yeah, nice scan.
But yeah, nice selection here. Very cool.
That was a good one. Okay.
All right, going on to the unofficial locations. Let's see what we got.
First one here. Okay. The clue here is that this island location is closer to New York City than it is to Honolulu.
Okay. That is very interesting. I see a USC thing here, so that immediately makes me think University of Southern California. And I could see an island like the Channel Islands being that tiny bit closer to New York City than to Honolulu. Like, yeah, I can see that. Let me look, because I was thinking, my first thought was like almost Baja California, so yeah, this part of the world makes sense. Let's see if anything on these islands works. Now, I know Two Harbors is kind of like the main town in this place, and then you have Avalon somewhere else, but this seems like not really much of a town, more like a small port. Maybe there's a town up there, but there's a research station, but we gotta have this port. I think I checked this. Wow, okay, so unless I'm missing it, I don't know if it's here. I'm gonna give it a try. Oh, I just missed it. Okay, there we go.
Still good, 2.2 kilometers.
Alright, we'll take it.
Yeah, not bad. Okay, next one here. Here is the clue. This church is called the Church of Our Lady of the Rosary. It was built in the 1920s in Lombard Romanesque style, and it was designed by a Milanese architect, Oreste Scanavani. Scandavini. Now, it is not in Italy.
I'm glad you said that. I do see this script here, which I'm pretty sure is Amharic, which is the language in Ethiopia. And I do know Ethiopia had quite a bit of Italian colonial influence, so it would make sense for the Italian church to be here. Church of Our Lady of the Rosary. Can I find it? I would assume Addis Ababa, but you never know. I'm seeing a lot of other churches, not the one I'm looking for, and I would think this is kind of central. I do think I have the country guess here, I hope at least. But, I mean, I don't know, if it's not here, I'm not sure where it could be. I think I'm just gonna send it in the downtown, and hopefully I've got it. No!
So, I think Eritrea kind of had more Italian influence. It was an Italian colony for some time. And especially in the 1920s, they were when this church was built, they were very active there. Lots of Italians living in Eritrea, so...
Yes, I completely overlooked that. Because I tunnel vision on the script, I think.
Okay, next round here, we have the clue, which is, in the distance, you can see Mount Rishiri, which is often nicknamed Rishiri Fuji due to its resemblance of its southern counterpart.
Okay. Interesting. So yeah, this is definitely looking like Japan. I like this dolphin clock thing here. The buildings and everything definitely feel very north to me. So we got water out to our west, and then the mountain is kind of southwest. Okay, so with that, I see this volcano, but no, it seems like it's right on the coast almost. Any other volcanoes? I mean, so we see this one. Ah, here we go. Rishiri Fuji. So, Wakanai would make sense. Oh, maybe up here. Dolphin statue, yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Ah, missed the 5K. Unlucky. Cool location though. That's awesome.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, it's kind of trippy because you think it's going to be on the mainland, but
yeah,
it's a lone volcano.
A couple more to go. Let's see what we got here.
The clue for this one: this waterfront mall is 28 meters below sea level. The photosphere was taken directly above a Papa John's pizzeria.
Okay, directly above Papa John's. I like it. So, it seems like a big city, touristy place. We got a Ferris wheel, some sort of observation tower. Yeah, a lot of high-rises, so seems like a destination for sure. Yeah, a lot of really cool buildings. And how's the compass on this one?
More or less correct, I think. It might be one of the more dodgy ones, though.
Okay. Right in the water as well. So, I thought when I'm seeing this is like Caucasus stuff almost. Like, I was wondering if it could be Baku, but if the compass is more or less right, that won't make sense. So now I'm thinking maybe Batumi, Georgia. I know that's another very touristy place. I could see it. A lot of stuff sticking out into the water, and then that, yeah, even more city there. I don't know. Is it ever just like the other side? Nah, that wouldn't make sense, would it? That's about all I got is Batumi. I can't think of much else. I mean, I can see it. I can see it being here. Like, maybe the stuff isn't marked like these things.
It could be the case that you're limiting your options maybe on the compass too much. I do think it is at least somewhat wrong here, but okay. I still think it's more or less correct. I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
I don't see Papa John's either. Oh, what else? Any other options for me? Let me see. Like, is it actually still just here? Like, with the way the coast is shaped, I just really can't see that. Little unsure about this one. Let's see. Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
I was surprised they have Papa John's in Baku though.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. There it is. Yeah. All right, one more. Let's see.
My apologies for that one. This clue. This is the primary key which services this tiny archipelago. However, there is also a nearby airport which services 70,000 passengers per year. Okay.
Sounds like a quite low traffic place. Only 70,000 per year. Oh, I can just make this out. Isles of Scilly. Okay, if I am not mistaken, that is the stuff right off the coast of Cornwall. Yeah, this stuff here. Really cool. I don't think I've ever actually had to guess this in GeoGuessr before. That's interesting. So, let's see. What is Hugh-town? I think Hugh-town is the main settlement in Scilly. What is this? On the key. Oh yeah, that did say that there. Okay, nice. I think we've got it there. Let's see it. Nice.
Swift 5K. Very good.
Final results there. Not too bad, not too bad.
Not too bad at all. Yeah, a bit of unfortunate about round number 4. And I did spice it up a bit with round number 2. I said, yeah, the other where I originally had it out on the street, you would have got it immediately. So that was still a fun one.
But yeah, thanks so much, Oscar, for the maps again. Appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for coming on the channel once again, man.
Absolutely a pleasure. Thanks for having me, CG. GG's.
GG's, man. And everyone watching, thanks so much. Leave a like down below, and I'll see you next time.